Holy fuck, I do have Tommy Lee hair. What? Are you kidding me? It's not Pam Anderson, what are you talking about? That is.
Every 15 minutes, some 5 minutes, some 1 minute.
What's up? You alright?
Yes. It reads P7.
Reads what?
It reads P7.
Oh, P7. What's that about? What does that mean?
It reads TCFFC. It reads 9SMG, being 9-story.
Reads what? No, what'd you say?
It reads 9SMG, being 9-story media group.
Oh, okay. What's up, buddy? Nothing? Right on. Is that right?
Yes.
Sure? Okay.
P1Y. The internal one of the is.
Oops. What's up? What's up?
SN. Being Sony Music.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Sony Music Nickelodeon.
What's that noise? Really? doing, buddy?
I don't know.
What are you doing, guy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Really?
Yes.
That's sad. Getting hungry yet?
Yes.
Awesome. Is that right,
Yes.
buddy? Stop, Ty.
No.
Yeah? Please stop, buddy. Jesus Christ, dude. Enough. Okay?
Okay.
That's probably a good idea. Just knock it off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Please stop.
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, then stop doing it, dude. Right?
Yes.
Or what?
Yes.
Stop it.
No.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit then. I don't care. Stay there if you want. You can play around. I don't care. I just want you to calm down a little bit. And get more into, like, being here, you know? Stop.
No.
Now?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm gonna come close the door then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 Yep.
Darn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll have to do that. Time is 8 o'clock.
Yes.
So what are you thinking? You don't know? I'm thinking I'm gonna put this milk and this iced tea into the fridge. Okay?
Okay.
And then I think I'm gonna go to the office and get some more ice. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to get anything while I'm over there?
Yes.
What? What do you want over there? Nothing?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll get back over here, right?
Yes.
When I grab the ice, I'll come right back. And then I'm going to finish this little bit of laundry here, right?
Yes.
These shirts. Get them out of there, right? And then you can have a shower and I'll start making supper. Okay.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Sounds fair?
Yes.
Right on, dude. You don't want to do that when you're like that. When you're doing that. I mean. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
We're dead, Patrick. Do you know what that is?
I do. Want to try it? Okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, overtime. Almost all your work. You know what that means? It's the kind of work you're doing. And that's the kind of work you're doing. Because I've been working my fingers to the bone. You just keep going on working and working. You never know, never. There's that stupid noise again. Well, that's not stupid noise. That's just Junior about to jump out that two-story window. Oh. Did you catch him? No. They tearfully break down sobbing. Then they stop when they notice Junior, he's fine. I guess he's all grown up. If it wasn't for your forever glue, I wouldn't be stuck in this thing. Well, I was only trying to help. You're my cotton candy. God. Maybe enough. Maybe not my field. I'll be ruining my life. Check it out. Public eye. Working. Working at the carnival sure has its perks. I am
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
good.
You good?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, St. Patrick, Polly cotton candy. We'll have some. It'll make you feel better. I said I don't want any. You. Flat sees a banana peel on the ground and screams while attempting to slow down. Flipping upside down and crushing him. Oof! SpongeBob gasps 3 times. Door falls down. SpongeBob sees splats and screams.
So what? Whichever.
Mr. Krabs, the front door
You're
is
a crab.
missing.
Mister. You know that?
That was fun, Patty Ketchup.
It's not fun.
Door.
Is it?
Door.
Is it?
Mr. Krabs.
No, it's
the
not.
door is missing.
At all. Okay,
You
mister.
need to slow down.
Alright, mister.
Flipping upside down and crushing him. Oof.
Oof. How's that for you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hilarious, buddy. Where is this?
You? Number 11. Club SpongeBob.
Sure, buddy.
Squidward's face gets red after a magic
If you say
cocktail
so.
tells him no. Hocus pocus. Patrick, stop eating Squidward. SpongeBob screams. Hey, Flats. Feeling better?
What?
Where am I? Why, you're in the hospital. This shark will save your life.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to put a show on, right?
No.
And then do the laundry?
No.
Wasn't I?
No.
Supposed to leave that laundry in there? That's what I thought I said. But oh, not put on the show?
No.
Why not?
No.
Well, I want to watch something. Or listen to something, I mean.
No.
Not watch it. Oh, you don't like music?
No.
You don't like, cool stuff?
No.
You want stuff to stop?
No.
Here. He'll just try to kill me. Here we go. Is that right, Bucko?
Yes.
What are you doing? We're trying to get in the shower or what? Why are you hanging up here? You can't get in the shower yet. So it's closing. Let it dry and start rinse them out and then you can come in here, okay?
Okay.
You have to pee?
No.
What are you doing then? Put your clothes on.
No.
You have to? Okay, then keep your clothes on.
No.
Yes! Knock it off, dude. Hi, Botrix. That's what I say. Buddy old pal. You know what sucks? There's gonna be nowhere to buy weed in 10 minutes. Or an hour or whatever the fuck. 2 hours.
Yeah.
How you feeling? You good?
Yes.
Here. Oh, what are you doing? Sorry. I was coming to get. What?
I don't know.
What did you say?
I don't know.
Okay. That one's not dry yet. This one's not dry yet. Frankly, nothing's dry yet. Right?
Yes.
Right.
I just wanted to be sure. Wow, I'm touched.
You're touched.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Pretty slick. Hey?
Yes.
Pretty cool, buddy. I think your mom just messy or something.
Straight. Yeah, listen.
40. Let's see if come on. You want to get in the shower, huh?
Yes.
Well, here, if we can find, give me a minute. Okay?
Yes.
Can you give me a minute? I'll get that stuff out of there for you. Okay?
Okay.
And then you don't have to wait. You can hop in there in like 10 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
Who's that about?
I don't know.
Freaking me out, pal. You know what would help?
Oh.
If we had a stapler or a you know what really bugs me right now?
No.
That before we here, let me try. Before we took April in at the other hotel there, before I let her come over there, guess what?
Yeah.
She was here. She was here. Isn't that weird?
Yes. Perfect song. Except we
Hey, get
missed.
out of here. I can't do anything that's when you're screaming in my ear. Okay?
Okay.
And make it real hard to do.
No.
Are you sitting on the couch? Oh, you're not. Why aren't you watching hockey?
I don't know.
Mama's watching. You should go see if you can learn about it.
No.
That you and Mom have something to talk about
No.
in case she wants to come tomorrow. Right?
No.
Wouldn't you like to talk to her about something? I thought you wanted to be able to communicate. No?
No.
Okay, so
It didn't work. This is all Mr. Krause's fault.
started?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
The water?
Yes.
Yeah. You sure?
Yes.
Yes. Already. You have a shower?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I guess this can stay in here, right?
Yes.
Or if you come up here, it doesn't really matter?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. You want the same kind of tuna you had yesterday? Okay.
line code can increase your ad sales by 50 to 100% instantly. No changes in your business. I can prove it too. This is why Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Impact Theory, Tier 1, Bodybuilder.com, ClickFunnels, Frank Kern have either used this or suggested this to add or increase their ad. Also, 3,000 other businesses have done it well. It works. So just give me a second to explain. Paste it on your site. You will track significantly more ads.
This is no stool, famous Trump.
I just popped into some Zans. Hold on a second.
Air.
I just popped into some Zans. Hold on a second.
Aaron. Just be careful.
Good evening.
Russell, what?
Aaron.
Who is metabolism? They clearly remember some old shit.
Aaron.
Pigeon Daddy. God, I don't want to be Pigeon Daddy. You're Pigeon Daddy. What's the guy who runs the coop? Is there a name for a guy who like has a coop? Other than like a pigeon guy? Should be a name. Yeah, this is the one that you said it was. I like it because of the pod. The pods make me feel like I'm not giving myself cancer.
I got the same one, dude.
Who knows? Yeah, so that's Aaron Carter talking about popping Xans, like the first night
Pretty
that I
quiet.
met him. And that was when he was famously sober a few years before he died of an overdose that people like his fiance like to say was manipulated by people like me, believe it or not. So why are we talking about a dead pedophile? Good question. Because I've been waiting for this for a minute now, and I have to kind of be careful about what I'm saying because in the past 6 years of me streaming, only maybe 1 or 2 times have I been doing so well where I actually cared about getting sued. This would be one of those times. I don't want to get sued. My kick money looks good. You know what I mean? So that means I have about a month and 3 days specifically, to where I'm still held under a non-disclosure agreement with a production company that's doing business with HBO. I've mentioned this before a little bit, to the extent that I can. I can't really give details, because I signed a paper saying that I couldn't. But once it comes out, they can go fuck themselves, because then they have no grounds anymore, because the entire NDA is all about releasing information prior to the production release that would negatively impact it, right? Which is funny, because why would people who are participating in it be able to negatively impact it unless they were doing something shady, which it happens. They are. So there was a documentary about Aaron, I think, like a short one. I think it was on Disney Plus or some other streaming service, maybe Hulu or whatever. I didn't watch it. I think it was on Hulu. I didn't watch it. People said it was stupid. They said it didn't get into anything, kind of made him be a victim. I maybe talked about it for a second. Thought it was dumb. I asked people who watched it if they ever made any mention of him abusing children, or specifically the one that he admitted to, the assistant sister that was 15 at the time that he did it. They said no, so I was whatever. Now, I was actually granted the opportunity to give give the accurate version of events to them, and again, I can't really say exactly how the conversation went. You guys will see it. There's a way that I will be able to show you all exactly what went down once this is released. But this is what we all have to expect to watch now. I'm going to play this for a second. Check this out. Oh, Squirrel, why would this account wouldn't be banned on YouTube? I'm multi-streaming to both just because sometimes, you gotta keep... There are other people who simply wish to watch on YouTube but not on Kick. So when I'm talking about Eric Carter shit that they all know me for, I may as well. I'm gonna end up ending the YouTube side and continuing on Kick and gaming the rest of the night once I'm finished doing this.
I'm on both. What is this, YouTube?
Yeah, okay, so no, I'm already here to tell you this. This is what I'm here to tell you. Before you even watch it. It's not going to. Prepare to be disappointed. It's really bad. If you haven't seen the... If you haven't seen the trailer, I'll show you right now to both. Just and maybe you'll understand for yourself exactly why I'm so frustrated. But until it comes out, I'm not going to really be able to explain it to you all. But you'll see. So everybody just kind of like needs to stay tuned for some tiny Aaron content next month when this comes out. Because even though it's going to be really shitty, it's not going to do anybody justice like they deserve and all that shit. I will still, luckily I won't be in jail and I'll still have platforms to speak on. I will still at least be able to tell you guys what is real, what they decided to ignore, all sorts of weird shit. It's very, very surreal shit. It's a very, very surreal documentary on HBO or Netflix or whatever that you're interviewed for, okay? Especially when you kind of have knowledge about it that I'm not legally allowed to disclose, right? Like, I know exactly what their intent is. I knew what it was going to be about before it came out. I haven't mentioned it. I wanted to see exactly what was going to happen. But given the lack of correspondence, I already know exactly what they're going to do. And it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. It's like, it's conspiracy level disappointing because when you're somebody who knew the guy and actually had very specific information to offer, and there's a whole other agenda at play here that nobody cares about anymore because he's dead, it's really disheartening. It's going to make you question everything you ever see, ever, like in documentaries or on these streaming platforms or whatever, like even in movies that are supposed to be based on real things. And it stands to reason, like, I would suggest, a lot of people talk about the Nickelodeon documentary, or saw the Nickelodeon one, the Quiet on Set one, and a lot of people, I talked about it, a lot of people had a discussion about a lot of the things they saw on there, but those things weren't new things, those things were all talked about for years and years and years. Other people, other YouTubers, independent journalists and stuff had all tackled this. It's just that it wasn't packaged up and pretty, and they didn't get everybody together and fucking talk about it and cry together on a docuseries. In fact, a lot of the things, in my opinion, the docuseries falls on deaf ears because the one person that they had, the worst victim, like the biggest victim, Drake. Drake literally has a history of engaging with multiple minor girls, so much to the point that he had to plead guilty. I don't care about the people who say they watched the trial, whatever. His lawyer did a good job. Shut the fuck up. He never should have been talking to those girls. He's a weirdo. Should have had to speak. Amanda, they couldn't get. And everybody else who was relevant, right? Fucking Miranda Cosgrove, Britney Spears' little sister. None of them want to be involved. Because they probably know the real shit that happened and are probably way too embarrassed and ashamed to even talk about it. Much less, compared to the other people, like Drake, who only is incentivized to talk about this because he's hidden it his entire life. Why is he talking about it now? Because his career went dumps when he got caught for disseminating information that was harmful to a minor. So now he's flipping the script and making himself out to be the victim. Drake is a weirdo. So yeah, this is the same company. It's the ID channel. It's Investigative Discovery, which if you actually look at their stuff, they don't do a lot of good work. They really don't. There are other like acclaimed places that do good docuseries, documentaries, whatever, and they're not one of them. And so another reason people have even complained about their involvement with Quiet on Set as well, post it coming out, because people said, oh, we wouldn't like it, or we wouldn't even want to be associated with it. So it's really fucking smutty. It's a bunch of idiots. It's basically a documentary made by the type of chicks that would say, Aaron didn't do anything wrong. Aaron's abused. The cabal's out to get him. That's kind of what it is. So this is the trailer.
I'm Jared Blakey from Country Welcome, and I know you have a lot of choices when you're deciding which firm is going to represent you.
Back in 2004, Nick Carter was my boyfriend. And there's things that I know about Nick that could work.
So this documentary, let me just tell you, is packaged as Nick and Aaron, you know, like a whatever, Fallen Idols, Nick and Aaron Carter. It's really going to be about how Nick is being accused of rape by these girls, that he has either proven that they're lying in court, or have actually lied, like contradicting themselves multiple times. I've looked into this. I don't want to defend anybody blindly, but the thing is that Aaron, the stuff that Aaron did, it was very easy to figure out that it was real because the victims admitted that it was real, and then Aaron admitted that it was real, right? With Nick, it's what the girl that got the most attention, Melissa Schumann. Melissa is as crazy as Aaron. So the sad fact of the matter is, if Melissa even was telling the truth, having Aaron be your spokesperson is the dumbest fucking thing that you could do. You know what I mean? That's not helping anybody.
Burn his house down.
So the whole documentary is actually about Nick and the accusations against Nick, and not even about how crazy Aaron is or the drama that Aaron went through. They're going to frame it as everything that happened to Aaron is because people on the internet trolled him. So let me just say this now. I don't know if I'm in this. Things that I did 100% are in this. Things that I was accused for 100% in this documentary. They had intended for me to be included in it. I think based on the interaction that I had with them, they decided it would be a bad idea because it conflicts with their agenda. Basically, I'm saying everything to the opposite of what they're trying to say here. And you can tell in the interview that they're like, that doesn't fit, like, what do you mean? And I'm like, no, Aaron is a weirdo, like, what are you talking about? And they didn't care about any of that shit. So watch, like, look, this is...
Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys was this absolute superstar. He could do no wrong.
And his brother, Aaron Carter, was part of that world. Everybody was enamored by them. Nick looks like a perfect pretty Ken doll, but I know how evil he can be.
I said no, I don't want to have sex. And every time I would say no, he started to get very angry with me.
This documentary, even though you wish it was a documentary that actually got deep into Aaron's psychosis and all that stuff, because everybody wishes that that documentary was made, and it's never going to, I just want you to know it's never going to be fucking made now, unless I do it. Or like, well, like somebody on our side is involved in doing it. Because now that he's dead, it's so much easier to use him as a scapegoat and going after Nick, who is alive, who is going to generate more interest. Because let's be real, nobody cares about Aaron. Nobody. Nobody cares if he died. Aaron was a pedophile junkie. Nobody cares. They can't even pretend to care. But you know what makes Aaron valuable? If something that he does is going to affect Nick now. You know what I mean? This is the only way to make Aaron relevant again. Other than to the people who actually care about the truth.
And he's screaming at me. He kept at me, kept at me, kept at me. And
he just didn't stop.
They're Me Tooing Nick.
Against Backstreet Boys' Nick Carter accuses the singer
The
of
documentary is
sexual
about
assault.
Me Tooing Nick.
We weren't believed. He's a liar. She's doing this for fame. Harassing.
And these are not new allegations, which is crazy to me. Like, you know what? If they all came out in the last year, okay, get them. Bro, come on. This has been, he's in the Backstreet Boys, and this has been one, and then a few years another, and then a few years another, and then like, oh, this one maybe he's trying to get money, this is whatever. I'm not saying Nick didn't do it. If they find evidence and convict him in court of Nick doing it, then okay, fuck Nick. But I haven't seen that yet. Nick is going to court against all of them for defamation, has alibis for everyone, and the only one that I ever actually heard, right? Melissa was fucking nuts. Melissa lied about me. Melissa lied about other people. Aaron lied about Nick all the time. Aaron said, and I'm going to tell you why this pisses me off so much. Aaron, on his live, okay, one morning woke up and decided to hit up my ex-girlfriend and say, I think you're so cute, you should be with me, all this shit.
What?
She was with me at the time, we woke up, we laughed at it, she texted him, giggled about it, I took screenshots, I showed it on my live, saying, look at what Aaron Carter's trying to do, this is ridiculous. And he flipped and tried saying that I abused her, that not only did I abuse her, mentally and physically and sexually, but that she was also underage, even though he had tried to hit her up, right? Aaron lied about me the same way he lied about Nick, or at least that's my perception. I've seen Aaron lie about fucking everyone. Nothing Aaron Carter has ever said was credible. Ever. Say whatever you want about him, okay? But he was not credible. Ever.
Please go kill yourself. It's like a wildfire you can't put out.
I want to thank everybody for sticking with us through the ups and the downs. I'm sorry about some of it.
But then everything changed.
My brother raped you, and I know it.
Nick's younger brother.
Everything changed, guys. Everything changed when Aaron said that he's a rapist. Are we watching the same shit? What quantum reality is this that I woke up in today? Because this is the craziest shit ever. This is the stupidest fucking documentary I've ever seen in my life.
Brother was not going to keep these secrets anymore. Speaking was huge. But I warned Aaron, they're going to come after you.
Somebody shot and killed a f***ing gangster through knowledge.
Me! He said I did it! He said I was paid to kill the bird by Nick! He actually said that! And they're gonna include that in this fucking documentary and not even put the context in when they know full well what it is. Because I talked to the fucking director and the producer of this fucking documentary. I know their names, I have their emails, I talked to them for an hour. I wore my Aaron is Dead shirt during it. Just so you know. And they don't fucking give a shit.
Brother, clearly he's doing it. It only started when I became a voice for
Yep.
victims. Your father and family.
They're actually gonna say he got trolled only because he said Nick was a rapist. Let me put out right now, again, even though I've said this a million times, I don't know why I need to even say this shit, okay? I trolled Aaron because he was a fucking weirdo pedophile. I wanted to. Just because Lauren Kidd watched and laughed, donated, and shared some of the information doesn't mean that I did it because he said Nick was a rapist. I didn't even care. I don't know shit, I didn't give a fuck. The only thing I cared about was the dude who was texting my girlfriend. Oh, my dad's here with bitches, bro. I didn't even know.
Nice, Dad. Go, Dad.
God bless that man, dude. Why does he get so much more pussy than everyone? It's insane. Yeah, but that's just crazy.
Dysfunction is made worse by money and fame and jealousy.
Where are the pic? I just look. This is the trailer for the thing, right? They say that it's gonna be. I think it's released over 2 days, but it's 4 episodes. Is it 4 episodes? I don't know. I'll look at the article right now. But there's going to be. It's supposed to deal with Aaron as well. But the whole trailer looks like it's about me. Where are all the pictures of fucking Aaron's mugshots? Right? All the times, are they really just gonna make it out to be like Aaron got fucked with because he tweeted that nigga's a racist? Because if they do that, I'm gonna have a field day ranting about this shit for like a week when it comes out. And I already ranted about the fucking Nickelodeon shit. I wasn't even personally involved, even though I am somebody who, through 6 degrees of separation, knows somebody who was witness to Drake being weird with teenage girls. What, in 2010, right? I mentioned that before. I showed the correspondence with her in old high school. This is more direct because everybody knows I talk to this guy a lot. Way more than I want to do. Trust me. But at the very least, I can still prove to everybody what I tried to prove forever. Which is, the stuff that he's admitted to.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you can see this. I'm like,
I sure did. I did so.
Then just be like, oh yeah, okay, great. You know what they didn't show in the fucking documentary? This. You know what they could have shown in the documentary? This. Because they have some weird, I don't know what it is, but the Me Too thing, and I hate people who do all this shit and get away with it, right? But this is a little bit weird. If they don't talk about Aaron's victims here, then this entire Me Too crusade is really dropping the ball on the truth here. And how many people, right, are actually being dragged into this shit when there are other people right there who have done the very thing that they're talking about. Can you imagine? I want everybody to really think about this for 2 seconds. The producer and director were given and offered multiple instances of proof about Aaron engaging in misconduct with multiple minor girls. Okay? Same thing that people are accusing Nick of doing. The production of this received that, was offered all of that, had the ability to talk about that and share that. If their goal is to save victims or shed light on this stuff, then hey, both brothers, abusers, way bigger of a story than just one brother being an abuser, right? If they choose to not include that, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose so much. I don't have faith in other people to report things accurately. But like, what in the fucking conspiracy theory is that? Like, people know Aaron was an abuser. He admitted to it. What do they need? Is it because he can't find the girls to go on camera to talk about it? If that's the case, then that's even more disturbing. Yeah, but what's the agenda? You know what I mean?
I'm wasting my time out here. Watching me watching my brand new television. What the?
Why the agenda other than some weird personal? Is it really like disgruntled Backstreet fans or NSYNC fans, or is it like whatever the fuck is it?
Are you done? Yes. Little naked kid, what are you doing?
I don't know what Nick did, bro, but I'll tell you this: out of both brothers, one of them admitted to it, and I have multiple victims. And the other one, the victims, I don't ever want to, you know, take away from victims, but if you're somebody who uses Aaron Carter as a platform to espouse your victimhood, you're a fucking hypocrite. So, you lose credibility with me. Talking about Melissa. Melanie Martin is included in this documentary. I hope you all know what you're expecting to get. You're going to get 3 women from various points in time who all have a story about how Nick violently assaulted them. It's going to be very visceral. I think since they're not getting what they want in court or whatever, this is kind of like the only thing that they're going to do. They found a producer and a director that's willing to put their stories up, even if they're conflated and possibly not true. But yeah, it is what it is. Look, anybody can say whatever the fuck they want, and you can say that Nick did all of these things, and by all means make your documentary about Nick being a piece of shit, but don't exclude the truth about Aaron just because he's dead. Because that's crazy. I don't even care if you include me in it. Because bottom line, you look at the trailer and you see the bird thing. You know he talked about me doing the bird thing for hours, right? Like there are little things that I'm gonna see in any live clip where my DNA, my troll DNA is there. So I don't care if my face is on there. Would it be funny? Yeah. What they should have is like, you know, instead of what I do expect, if I'm included in it at all, it's gonna be in clips that were taken third party, so like from lives that I didn't leave up. So it's not technically my footage anymore. And it's gonna be like me on his live, and maybe like us arguing, or me bullying him, and yeah, that's it. They're not gonna include me getting him to admit to the shit that he did. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna include that. Him going on every interview possible, him calling TMZ, him saying William James Witt was hired by a little kid. William James Witt is doing this for Nick. He says it so many times in the footage that they had, that's why they had contacted me. And they said that I was going to be included because I mentioned it so many fucking times. But then when I was a little bit gung-ho about including some of the things that I wanted to include, it seemed as though they were a little bit hesitant. They're like, yeah, this doesn't really fit our vision. But we'll see. Technically what I signed, I believe, gave them permission to use some of my likeness. So, if they do, there's nothing I can say about it. But
money and fame and jealousy.
Being a part of a famous family, it's hard to get to the truth. I guess the best word to describe it would be lawlessness.
It was like watching a roller coaster become unhinged. And it just got worse and worse and worse.
The 34-year-old was found dead. The coroner faces new allegations.
Worse and worse. And it just got worse and worse and worse.
The 34-year-old was found dead. The coroner
I was gonna say, that's not Lena, is it?
Sexual assault.
To be honest, I'm scared.
The truth is all gonna come out.
alright guys, May 27th. So now somebody said something about is that Lena? I don't think that's Lena. That's not Lena. Lena's way prettier there, girl. Kinda like the skin tone, eye color and hair, but that's not, you know. I actually hit Lena up when I was interviewed for this shit because they said I had recommended her.
Turn the water on. Perfect. Good job, buddy.
Because I knew the real shit about Aaron being nuts. Because it seemed like that's not really what they cared about. You know what I mean? And Lena's also friends with the Carters. Friendly with the Carters, you know? So it seemed like they kept getting, you know, information from, you know, the people who were accusing Nick, all, and I don't really know them other than my interactions with them, and they seem fine. So I can only speak to my interactions with them. At least Lauren and
Don't be gross.
Nick by extension, but that's pretty much it. So, anyways, bro. So that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing in a month.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
But who knows? I just wish that they showed the truth about Aaron.
Like, stop.
I don't know why eliminate that. It's clear. It's very interesting. A lot of people would rather see that than bullshit. I don't know who it feeds into. I was thinking this the other day. I was thinking I miss trolling Aaron. Trolling Aaron was fun. But there's not really, I don't really ever think of it. You know what I mean? So really I don't. Like, in reality, I'm actually relieved and glad that we don't have to put up with this shit anymore. I say this all the time. I would just say like comparison, like when we're trolling new people, like fucking Victor, right? What's the name of his group? Endanger the Children? Isn't that what it is? There's something like that. Yeah, they're like trolling that dude isn't as fun.
Hey,
you know, it's just so boring.
Ty,
right?
Stop now, or I'm gonna.
Like even when he gets mad, like it's boring. Like who even, you know? You can watch Aaron. He can be talking to a wall about nonsense, and sometimes it'd be funny. But you go to like Victor's stream, and it's like watching paint dry. He's lucky that he's so fucking boring. People would fuck with him more. You know? So in a way, like, that works to his advantage. But I don't know, I really can't focus on trolling people like that for an extended period of time. You get a couple days. You get a couple days at a time. And my couple of days then translates to like a week or two of you freaking out, like running around in a circle.
Okay. Is that okay?
Because like I haven't trolled Zaya for like a week. And before that it was like a couple days. And people still say that he's just not the same.
No.
Which is good, that's how it should be.
Why? Don't be a wussy.
The health of the YouTube channel seems to be good because I can not go live here for however many days, and then a bunch of people will just come in and watch here. The kick is actually doing very well, so I would suggest other people to go there because I am live every night. I'm trying to put in at least like 3 to 4 hours over there.
I got oil stuff.
Okay,
the oil tuna was way better.
That's wishful thinking. Unfortunately, somebody like him, it's like a cockroach. You know what I mean? You need like a really big boot to stamp him out. It's like, you know, it doesn't take a lot to continue to stream. Like even Ski Mask Andy still streams, and he shouldn't, you know, at all. But
yeah,
it's a shame. I wish it would go faster. That would be more fun, you know. If they would just quit. You just go to the next one, you know. But they stick around, and then, you know, they all go live at the same time. So you have a bunch of idiots being live at the same time. You have like Zaya, and then you have Brandon be live at the same time.
Buddy, love you.
And it's like, why?
I love you.
Love you.
Then you look, you're like, Jesus Christ, this is the offering? Like, fuck. DJ Pan's still in the ward? Oh, I don't know. Dude, DJ Pan's is gone, man. It's a good question. DJ Pan's been gone for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Ski Mask shit is actually kind of funny to watch because it's just always depressed, and every title is like, this is the last stream I'm ever doing unless I get $5, and he gets $5, and he does another stream, and then says he's gonna nag, and then does another stream, and give DJ's number, what, his old number? The number that we all had? Yeah, he probably would have the same number, honestly. Blade still has the same number. I texted him not too long ago. Blade responds like every time. Okay, so, one of... Any update on Crystal Ann? No, she left my server saying she was leaving so that she couldn't be accused of anything, and what the fuck else did she say? She's leaving so she couldn't be accused of anything, just being pregnant, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't end in tragedy.
Oh yeah, that won't happen.
But so one of my newer admins, I mean, like almost a year now, but relatively newer, was saying that there's a lot of old stuff, like a lot of lore and shit like that. Every once in a while, like we're in Discord and I try to play some old stuff. We have some time where people, but he was saying that, you know, it's been a minute. He's watched streams and noticed that it's been a lot more, you know, it's been newer stuff, trolling newer people. Maybe, you know, do we ever do a thing where we do like nostalgia streams or whatever? And I was like, yeah, well, we used to do a thing where I would recount the history of DX from the beginning every time. So each stream would end up taking longer. Like the last time it took like a fucking week to do it, and that was like a year or two ago. So that has kind of become a little. Oh, thank you for the follow. That has kind of become a little
cumbersome,
tedious to do. Although I do think that I also have a couple. I think I have some of those recorded or even edited into like one VOD. So I have to like go back and look into my archives and see what I can do with that. Maybe I can like come and play one of them or something like that. But yeah, I was actually thinking about doing it tonight, but I didn't get around to going through and looking, so I could kind of just sit and pull up my drive and play old clips and whatever. Or I could do something a little bit more focused and give people the opportunity to tell me some of the things that they maybe remember or don't remember all too well and want me to bring up if it's gone, because I was actually counting the other day as well. Everybody likes to talk about however many subs I have, even though I've been streaming for however long, and most people forget that, you know, I've been through so many fucking channels. And I actually counted the other day, and I give a crazy number all the time. And as far as I remember, I do remember settling on like 13, saying something like 13 channels. And I went and counted, and that's actually how many it was. Like, not including this one, and then another backup that I have. This is like 13 gone. So that isn't actually an exaggeration. It's actually true. There's like 9 currently here that I can all see are removed, and then there's like another 4-ish, 5, like from before. Always Wins began with me. That is a matter of interpretation, but it happens to be an interpretation that I agree with. Because I don't ever remember anybody saying Always Wins around these communities until I started trolling like ICE's CX network at the time, and CX network at the time, and somebody else said it. Somebody else just spammed it, as far as I remember. And then, not too long after that, IP2 got banned on Reddit. And then there was the .win thing, right? For the alternate community. And they decided to make it IP2 always .win. And then it became IP2 always wins. And other people say that shit, like, you know, Zaya, one of Zaya's channels, is ETC always wins, but that wasn't, I don't think that was always his main name. I think it was just used to create other things. But yeah, I do actually remember that. So I don't know, maybe it's self-serving bullshit, I just made it up. But I don't think so. I don't remember it being said before.
Look here, mister. I'm gonna beat you silly.
No.
It is also very relevant. Because I actually do always win. Nobody else always wins. IP2 doesn't always win, ever. All they do is take L's. The whole network is taking L's. Unless the idea is that IP2 isn't the streamers, IP2 is the chat.
Yes, sir.
So the chat always wins because they're laughing at the expense of all the idiots who stream. But I don't think they're sophisticated enough to make it.
No. Yes. Yeah. That's the idea.
So, yeah, but IP2 sucks. ETC certainly doesn't always win. Bro, somebody even said, there's one comment, I love that shit. In TripKick's video of ETC and Brandon Q getting their doors almost booted, and one of the comments is just like, I like that Gamble guy, man. He always wins. And these are people that I don't see in my chat. A lot of people that were in those comments, I really never see them in my chat, so I don't think that they watch me on a consistent basis. Maybe they've seen videos now and again. See, you know, one of the funny things about me is I've been clipped so many times on other people's streams or doing shit to other people while I'm offline, which is contrary to a lot of other creators. Other creators don't do that. Most of the time when you see somebody recorded or anywhere, it's usually, if they're a streamer or a content creator, it's like from their shit. You know what I mean? But I used to go around, I mean I still do, but I would still go into the people's StreamYards offline. If it was Instagram Live, I would try to get into people's Instagram Lives. First started with Eric. A lot of the clips and stuff are posted by other people, or things that I've never posted on my channel. And so many people know those things. Even little like TikTok things or like whatever the fuck. There's way more people who like have seen me in some obscure clip, right? Than even know that I stream every night. You know? Like, they have no idea. They've just seen me pop up somewhere or something. And then over the years it becomes more and more of a thing because, you know, first a lot of people watched Aaron's stuff, but it is Aaron so specific. It was very specific to the demographic. You know, not a lot of young people watched Aaron's meltdown because they weren't really familiar with who he was. And if the young people did, they didn't know who he was. They just thought he was some random crackhead. But the demographic was more like, you know, mid to late 20s and 30s and stuff like that. People who would watch Aaron. So I would be more visible to that group. With Fusi's much younger crowd. Which is also kind of weird when you think about it, considering Fusi like 30. Who's he like 30
You want it,
notes running around talking about how he's like addicted to getting
I'll figure it out.
massage tuggies. Very weird.
Well, alright then, let her out.
But yeah.
It worked.
Did it work?
Yes.
Well, that's good. A couple
Oh
pepper
god, here
there.
goes my dad now. Fucking having the personal concert for the bitches.
Can you bring me one of those bowls?
Bro, it's like Wednesday. What is he doing? It's not
This
even
is
a
work.
week.
Hey, mister.
Some of us have to work.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
Thank you.
so anyways, I was saying earlier, guys, what I would like everybody to do, I'm gonna make a community post. I'm gonna do it tomorrow probably. I may do it tonight before I go to sleep, but it'll be up by tomorrow. And it's just gonna be asking people for some of the old. When it was about the 6-year anniversary of me streaming, I did a post saying what were some of your guys' favorite moments, blah blah blah, and I got some engagement on that. But I'm gonna ask something similar to the effect of what are some things that you would like to see on a stream that's just replaying some of the greatest hits or whatever, and then I'll try to put that together in a day or so that I could do that by popular demand. Some people have asked for things for a while, and I have yet to oblige them, and I'm just trying to take the time to kind of get them all out of the way. Like, people ask for crypto addresses, and like I have to go scramble to find them. Now they're available in the description on all of the streams, and should be going forward on the other VODs that are uploaded. Another thing that was asked was to do a stream showing some old stuff, if I have the time. Today took the time to kind of clean up the kick a little bit. I almost said Twitch. It's not possible. I'm banned from there forever. But yeah, now if you go look, obviously we're restreaming now because that's what we do. But now we got some cleaner panels at the bottom. Just to more easily join Discord or YouTube or donate. And yeah, I think for the next couple hours, I'm gonna go put some time in over there. So for everybody who's here on YouTube, either go ahead and have a sweet evening, or come join us on Kick, open up a tab, help boost engagement over there, would appreciate it. I'll be back on YouTube doing a short nostalgia stream depending on people's engagement and what it is they want to see. So go ahead and post that there. And I'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay, I'm putting chips on here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, salt and vinegar ones.
No.
Yep.
No.
I am.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I am.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well then you're feeding it to yourself. Grab a spoonful. Can you do it? Why?
I don't know.
Yes, you can. You're grown up.
No.
Let's go.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
You got. Apparently, there's kids your age smoking crack out there. You can put a spoonful of macaroni in your mouth. Right?
Yes.
Fuck, I hate cops. chips on it, please?
No. Why?
Is it?
No.
Yes, it is. No.
Piece off.
I'll put chips on it.
No.
Come on. Those are your nuts. You want some water?
No.
No, you don't want me to eat some juice?
No.
Juice?
Yes.
Holy cars, man.
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah. I'm about to take off.
They're really into our block right now. Our real road there. That's crazy. Ready? Ready? Oh, it's Lil Wayne.
She said it's for you. FaceTime Kodak with my new. I love you cause he knew you. I'm way dreaming about activists too. New cuts feel like new boobs. Taking morphine, homie, you a The nigga in the rolling and colder than them niggas. So put my party, we bout 540s. Ain't got no job, they gon' ride for me. Say they a guy, they gon' die for him. Homie, keep the chopper on my IG story. Daddy a chef like Raven and Cook. Whipping up baby, might take me to movie. Taking the child, and taking the jury. Robbing your life, when we taking your jury. 40 is on me like I'm Robert Horry. Chicken ain't no me, bro, towing it for me. Are you the boss and you don't gotta throw it? I pay the cost and they blow you for me. 40 is on me like I'm Robert Horry. Chicken ain't no me, bro, towing it for me. Are you the boss and you don't gotta throw it? I pay the cost and they blow you for me. Like, creep, fly down the block, we beat. Every face can't get sneak. We put them up like a flat screen TV. I make the shit look easy. My head is popping for no reason. We make shit happen for no reason. You might get got for no reason. We creep, fly down the block, we beat. Every face can't get sneak. We put them up like a flat screen TV. I make the shit look easy. My head is popping for no reason. We make shit happen for no reason. You might get got for no reason. Come down bad on them bossy sleep. Love with the back we beat. I ain't finna have no meat. Talk about race we speaking. He do it on we gon' leave. Get back, nigga. Can't get right here, no hate, okay. I flash the rest in her face, okay. I put her up in this place, okay. Yo, we beat. Nigga, we just tryna get even. We laying on for a weekend. We spinning that block till we see it. He left his head on the cement. We left the city away, he was dead on the scene. Nigga, my trap be beat. I ain't just the last pack they see. Niggas be acting like they want to smoke, but we want to smoke for real. Trip location and I'm at your door. We creep, fly down the block, we beat. Every face can't get sneak. We put them up like a flat screen TV. I make the shit look easy. My head is popping for no reason. We make shit happen for no reason. You might get got for no reason. We creep, fly down the block, we beat. Every face can't get sneak. We put them up like a flat screen TV. I make the shit look easy. My head is popping for no reason. We make shit happen for no reason. You might get got for no reason.
Oh, it's working.
Damn, that sounds crazy.
It is a pain in the ass to get to one place to another when you got fucking helicopters on your ass. Alright, ready for the rage quit? Here we go. We haven't played since we started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you suck.
Wow. How dare you?
Let's see your Katie.
Not because you're women.
His character looks like he would say some shit like that too.
For real.
The way he's standing there.
Arms crossed and everything.
The way he's looking at us is fucking women.
We're trans.
We're trans.
What is trans life you decided to pick up on?
I feel like I should be able to identify.
That's whatever you want.
No, as exactly what I told you I am.
Trans women.
Right?
Speaking of trans women.
I am a trans, lesbian, butch
That's just so
woman
funny.
who's choosing to retain their biological genitalia.
Okay.
In an effort to not conform to society's standards of other trans people. But I am totally a fucking sexy bitch on the inside.
That fucking top G song has a sugar bottom G song has a button. You said I'm a pure bitch.
I am, I'm trans as fuck. Trans means beautiful.
No way. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Fucking, I ain't a part of this government agenda to remove trans fat from school.
Another.
Man, I haven't played Fortnite in a minute. The banter was the only good part of that. I have so many little clips that I have to turn into a little edit. Literally 12. 12? Yeah. 12 Fortnite banter clips. Just never got around to putting those together. They're pretty gold though. Yeah, that was when I go ahead and do exactly what I said I was going to do. And play the game that I've been playing every single night. Yeah. She enjoys doing that.
Stuck up old bag? Fuck her, dude.
Just in case people didn't know. Luckily, that's not a. It's not a unique. Kind of just became the standard. It's like people don't think that I stream games or anything like that. Thinking about this last night, I thought this was pretty funny. I was like, you know, in the grand scheme of hours that I've streamed to the most amount of viewers, it's always some drama, troll shit. So that's what people enjoy from me anyways. But, like, you know, even though I've spent so many hours doing that sort of shit, I spent a lot of hours streaming games too, and at least that's how I felt. Like, that's how I remembered it. And I was starting to think, I was like, damn, it's been so long. It's been 6 years of streaming. It's a lot of days. And I was like, well, how many games have I actually played? Right? And there have been times where it's been literally months, like 2 or 3 straight, where just about every single day I was playing a game on stream. Many months, and then you know it would be a couple months where I wasn't. But yeah, Gears of War I play on stream. But I only play online against bots, so have I put enough hours into Gears of War on stream towards the thing? I would say so, regularly. And so I actually went and listed them, and it's like 50 something's jackpot. Those are just like things that I can remember. Like it took a minute for me to write all this down. And like the Metal Gear ones, that was like a whole month or two. And that was actually the most recent. Resident Evil games I remember. Kingdom Hearts games I remember. Final Fantasy games I remember. All took a serious amount of time. And you know the craziest thing about all that is? Like, that's a good amount of games. Me saying 10 hours minimum is crazy, because there are some of them that I spent 40 playing, right? Well, let's say 10 hours, right? Those are all to about less than 10 viewers on average each.
Yeah, I know.
There may have been times where I was between 15, 25 during some of the gaming streams, and that would be a max. Predominantly to virtually no viewers. So much easier to do. I can't tell you how hard it is to stream to 100, 1,000 people, but about something that you don't really care about as much, because you're counting the seconds for it to be over. I can force myself to yap about Victor, DeLeon, and Aaron and all this shit, but I also can't wait to stop. So, heard anything about Fusi Court update? No. Why would I? He's As last I saw, he was traveling in like Mecca like months ago with his mom. I have no clue.
His mom's alive?
I will be updated the same as anybody else when he just pops up. So anyways, that being said, let me see how much I can get through. Get through a little bit, slowly but surely. We're chugging away. Got a few bosses done last night at least, so that was good. Time played in total, 5 hours, 19 minutes. That's the time listed on the emulator, so that's actually good. It'll take into consideration that's the real time. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. Change the category. You know, one thing I hate about PC gaming is when you have a game that when you tab out, it becomes like a thing. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta change settings or like whatever. And like, that's one thing I really like about emulation is like that's rarely an issue, you know? But we could actually just go ahead and start here. Save some time. Alright, so what do we leave off? We defeated the dragon. Shayna caught some poison. We gotta go to Lohan to find this doctor. It's very, very like Morocco, Interzone, Arabia-esque. This one and our fucking girlfriend is dying. This isn't good. I couldn't believe it was dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, it's super rare, bro. A lot of you guys don't even think dragons are real. There's nothing wrong with the body, it's her consciousness, her mind. The mind is poison.